Most backpackers burn through their Europe budget on the same avoidable mistakes, hidden fees, overpriced bookings, and meals costing triple what they should. We have ranked 10 insider strategies that fix all of it, counting down from smart damage prevention to the single timing shift that lowers every expense at once. Later, I will show a hidden overnight trick that pays for your bed. Stay tuned. Starting at number 10. In the 10th place, managing safety and legal basics prevents unexpected fees from destroying a budget. European cities charge overnight tourist taxes at check-in, €3 in Rome, €2.50 in Barcelona, and €4 in Amsterdam, which do not appear in headline booking rates. Starting in 2026, visa-exempt passport holders must secure a €7 ETIAS electronic approval before departure. Skipping travel insurance is another massive financial risk. Standard public health cards do not cover private clinics or emergency repatriation. A flexible 4-week nomad policy costs about $56, preventing multi-thousand euro hospital bills that immediately wipe out your savings. Number 9. Transitioning to a strict carry-on only setup eliminates €50 budget airline-checked bag fees and heavy transit fatigue. A small multi-city wardrobe rotation, relying on synthetic, quick-dry fabrics, allows you to move freely between trains without dragging massive luggage. Instead of packing for every scenario, establish a weekly laundry loop. Using a local laundromat for a €5 load while you grab espresso keeps your gear lightweight and ready for spontaneous route changes. This mobility proves essential when you need to pivot your plans instantly, especially when booking transit, where another hidden trap awaits travelers who rely on basic search engines. Number 8. Reining in the quiet fees that drain your wallet on long routes. Instead of buying individual country SIM cards that can total €80, a single regional eSIM costs $23 for 2 weeks of coverage. For banking, call your provider before departing to verify international fees. When accessing cash, local ATM surcharges and foreign transaction fees easily add $10 per withdrawal. Avoid merchant conversion traps by always choosing to pay in the local currency on card terminals, saving up to 7% on every purchase. Next, we look at stretching your food budget without eating instant noodles. Number 7. Tip 7 is a hidden win: free museums and cheaper guided walks. City tourism passes promise massive discounts, but they only save money if you calculate a strict break-even itinerary beforehand. For example, a 2-day Paris museum pass costs €90. Separately, booking the Louvre at €32, Versailles at $25, and Sainte-Chapelle at $22 still leaves you short of breaking even. Unless you cram 4 major sites into 48 hours, buying a pass actually wastes cash. Instead, check official museum calendars for monthly free entry days or discounted late openings to bypass full-price tickets entirely. You can also ask municipal tourist offices for free walking tours rather than booking standard high-priced commercial packages. 6th place is transforming your daily food strategy to lower your burn rate. Instead of wasting money on mediocre tourist traps, rely on regional supermarkets like Mercadona in Spain, Biedronka in Poland, or Lidl across the continent. These chains act as budget-friendly food systems, offering ready-to-eat local staples, cheap fresh produce, and regional snacks. Here is a hidden secret: construct one high-quality picnic lunch daily using fresh bakery bread and local cheeses rather than paying for 3 average restaurant meals. This shopping habit keeps your daily food spend incredibly low while preserving a culturally rich eating experience. If you're finding these useful, tap like, and don't miss tip 7, which cuts food costs dramatically. Number 5. We need to talk about mixing accommodation styles instead of booking paid hostels every single night. Lodging devours most of your funds, but blending standard beds with free exchange platforms protects your wallet and keeps the journey fresh. Picture spending 4 nights in a €10 Budapest hostel dorm, then moving to a zero-cost workaway host family for 3 days. This mix cuts your weekly lodging bill in half. Use modern capsule hotels as quiet, one-night resets to catch up on sleep rather than full-trip solutions. When using couch surfing, workaway, or house sitting, always vet hosts aggressively and read user reviews. Understanding house rules beforehand prevents a cheap stay from turning into a nightmare. Next, we reveal a transit trick that turns your travel hours into free sleeping arrangements. Number 4. Change your search setup before booking a single ticket. Real flight savings rarely come from private browsing, which is best used as a quick point-of-sale check via an overseas VPN. Instead, your best tool is a flexible date grid combined with multi-city search structures. Testing a multi-city loop often beats booking individual one-way segments because carriers manage these routes under single pricing formulas. Apply the same strict math to train travel. Multi-country rail passes like Eurail only save money on long, highly spontaneous routes. If you have a fixed itinerary, point-to-point regional tickets, or long-distance buses easily beat pass prices. Designing your search structure saves cash before you even depart. Next, we target the absolute biggest expense of your trip with a loophole most travelers overlook. Coming to the top 3. When a bus beats a train, and why that's okay. Shorter overland legs are the easiest place to save, where road transit beats rail on price without destroying your schedule. Using comparison tools like Omio makes it easy to test these travel times before committing. Benchmark this with the route from Berlin to Cologne. A train ticket can cost 80 euros, whereas a Flixbus takes around 9 hours for just 15 to 24 euros. For other routes, BlaBlaCar carpools offer mid-range pricing and faster transit. The key is choosing acceptable travel times when the price gap is real, while rejecting the absolute cheapest options if they ruin your entire next day. Saving on these legs preserves your budget across a multi-city route, keeping hundreds of euros in your pocket for actual experiences once you arrive. In second place, our next hidden secret combines transit and lodging into a single cost. This sleep plus move strategy avoids a night of expensive accommodation while keeping your precious daylight free for sightseeing. Take the overnight ferry from Athens to Santorini, where a 30 to 40 euro deck ticket easily replaces a 50 euro hostel stay. Alternatively, a 50 euro round-trip foot passenger ticket from Barcelona to Palma offsets steep city lodging fees. Across the Adriatic, budget overnight crossings from Split to Hvar cost under 25 euros, and the ongoing European sleeper train revival on major lines like Paris to Berlin means you wake up at your next destination fully refreshed. This hack protects both your wallet and your precious vacation time, letting you travel much farther for less. Subscribe for weekly budget travel guides and grab the free Europe backpacking checklist in the description. Tell us your destination in the comments. And finally, in first place, planning your trip around the shoulder seasons of April to June and September to October. This single decision alters the price environment of your whole European trip instead of just cutting costs in one category at a time. Instead of shaving pennies off daily meals, you immediately lower the baseline cost of lodging, transport, and major attractions. Popular destinations like Lisbon and Paris become far more affordable, with hostel beds dropping in price and flights costing a fraction of their summer peaks. Besides saving money, the actual experience improves. Lighter crowds give you actual breathing room at major landmarks, making historic streets feel rich and active rather than crowded and overwhelming. Timing is the most underrated backpacking decision you can make. Booking your travel during these off-peak windows pairs with and strengthens every other tactic on this list, letting you see more of the continent for less. Subscribe for more budget travel guides. Across all 10 strategies, one truth emerges. Saving money in Europe isn't about deprivation, but mastering local logistics. When you treat transit as lodging and timing as currency, the continent opens up on your terms. Subscribe for more budget travel secrets.